Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I am Shweta Jain representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. So children, today I am back here with chapter number 13, the sun, moon and stars. Today we will discuss the part 2 of this chapter. So all of you open your books, chapter number 13, page number 108. Students, in this chapter we have already discussed about the sun and the moon. So today in this part we will discuss about the stars. So children, let's recall what you have learnt about the sun and the moon. So here sun is a big ball of fire. It gives out heat and light. The sun, 8 planets and their moons together form our solar system. So children, there are 8 planets in our solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. This we have already discussed. Then we have talked about moon. That moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Moon is an object which goes around the planet, and every planet has its own moon, and the natural satellite of the earth here is called as moon, and it takes around 28 days to complete one revolution. Children, there are different phases of moons about which we have already studied. These are new moon, crescent moon, quarter moon, half moon, gibbous moon and full moon. So now we will come to stars. So all of you open page number 108. The stars. On a clear night we can see many stars in the sky. Stars are huge balls of fire. They have their own light. The sun is also a star. The sun appears big because it is closest star to the earth. Stars are very far away, so they look tiny. Some people enjoy watching the moon and stars in the night sky using telescope. Now children, what are stars over here? Stars are the huge balls of fire similar to that of sun. Sun here is also one of the star. Stars appear very tiny. Why they appear tiny? Because they are very far away from the earth. So they appear very tiny. But sun, it is the closest star to the earth. So we can see the sun very clearly. Okay. Now, there is one instrument which is used to see far off objects like stars, moon and the planets. So, this instrument here is called as telescope. Okay children, now some stars form patterns or shapes in the sky. These patterns of stars are called constellations. The Great Bear, Ursa Major and the Orion, the Hunter are 2 constellations you can easily see in the clear night sky. People who study the sun, the moon and the planets and the stars are called astronomers. So children, who are astronomers over here? These are the people who study about all the heavenly bodies like stars, sun, planets, moons, etc. Okay. Now let us see some of the constellations and the telescope. Now see children, here you can see this is the instrument which is called as telescope, and it is used to see the far off objects like moon, planets, stars, etc. Now I will show you some of the constellations. Now see children, when you look up at the night sky, you can see clusters of stars over there in the sky. So you can see over here, these are the different stars. Now when these stars they form a particular pattern over there in the night sky, these patterns are called constellations. So students, here you can see that this pattern of stars arranged like this is called as Ursa Major, and another name of this constellation is the Great Bear. It is also called as the Great Bear or Ursa Major constellation. Now see children, this is another example of a constellation which is called as Orion. Here you can see so many stars. They are arranged in such a way that they are forming a pattern. This type of constellation is also called as the Hunter. So children, here Orion is also called as the Hunter. So these are some of the examples of constellations. So children, this was all about the explanation part of your chapter. I hope you all have understood it well. Now we move to the book work. So children, again open page number 108. Let us start with the exercise given over here. Let's recall. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. Now here some words are given in the help box. You can see the words from here. You have to fill them in the blanks given. Planets, 8, sun, earth, moon. So let us start. First, we see the dash shining in the sky during day. So here what we see shining in the sky during the daytime, it is sun. So we will write here sun. Second, the dash is the third planet of our solar system. So what is the third planet of our solar system? It is Earth. So we will write over here Earth. There are dash planets in the solar system. So children, how many planets are there in the solar system? 8 planets. So we will write 8 over here. The dash does not have its own light. Moon does not have its own light. It reflects the light of the sun. So we will write moon over here. All dash go around the sun. So all planets, they revolve around the sun in their own orbit. So we will write planets over here. So children, now we come to the next exercise. Open page number 110. Page number 110. So the first exercise over here is A. Tick the correct answer. What you have to do here? Options are given. You have to choose the correct option and put a tick mark. First, our solar system consists of 8 planets, suns, moons or stars. So children, our solar system has 8 planets. So we will put a tick mark on planets. The only planet which supports life is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Jupiter. So here the correct answer is Earth, because Earth has air and water which supports life. Which of the following has light of its own? The moon, a planet, a star, a satellite. So children, here a star is a huge ball of fire and it has its own light. It emits heat and light. So here the correct answer is C option. Now huge holes found on the surface of moon are called mountains, orbits, phases or craters. So these holes are called as craters. So we will put a tick mark on D option. Now the Great Bear is a star, planet, constellation or satellite. So children, here the Great Bear is a group of stars forming a particular pattern. So it is called as constellation. So we will put a tick mark on C option. Now we come to the next exercise. Exercise number B on the same page. Write T for true and F for false statements. So here boxes are given and you have to write T or F accordingly. First, the sun is the farthest from the earth. Now children, this is the false statement because sun is a star which is closest to the earth. It is the closest star to the earth. So we will write F over here. A telescope is used to see nearby objects. Now this statement is also a false statement because here telescope is used to see the far off objects. Okay. Now the moon is the earth's closest neighbor. So children, this is the correct statement because moon is the natural satellite of the earth and it is the closest neighbor of the earth. So we will put a T over here. The sun is a big ball of fire. This is also correct statement. Sun is a star which is a big ball of fire which gives out heat and light. So we will write T over here. We see the sun shining in the sky during day. Now this is also the correct statement. So we will write T over here. Now let's move to the next exercise on the same page. Exercise number C. Name the following. So first is things you see in the clear night sky. So children, in the clear night sky when there are no clouds, we can see stars and moon. Number of planets present in our solar system. So there are 8 planets in our solar system. So we will write 8 over here. Natural satellite of the earth, it is the moon. Number of days the moon takes to go around the earth. So children, moon takes 28 days to go around the earth. Now we come to page number 111. Let's do exercise number A. Look at the picture below and label the planets. So children, you can see here, this is the picture of the solar system, and I have explained this in my video lecture also. So let us name them. So first planet here is Mercury. So we will write Mercury over here in the first number box. Then second planet is Venus. Third planet is Earth, fourth is Mars, fifth planet is the largest planet of the solar system, it is Jupiter, then sixth is Saturn, seventh is Uranus, and eighth planet of the solar system is Neptune. Now let's come to exercise number B. Look at the pictures and fill in the blanks. So children, you can see this picture is representing sun. So let us fill the blanks given over here. The dash is a big ball of fire. So what will come over here? Sun. Sun is a big ball of fire. It rises in the east and it sets in the west. It gives us heat and light. Now let's come to the second picture. Now second picture here is showing the moon. So let us start. The dash is our closest neighbor in the sky. So moon will come over here. It takes dash days to go around the dash. So it takes 28 days to go around the earth. Now we come to the third one. Now what is there shown in the picture? Stars are twinkling here in the night sky. So children, we see tiny dash in the sky. So what will come over here? Stars. We use a dash to see stars. So what do we use? Telescope. It is the instrument which is used to see far off objects. So children, this was all about the book work. Now let's move to the copy work. So students, you have to do this copy work in your school notebooks. Already we have done 2 definitions in copy work in our previous video lecture. So you have to do this work in continuation with those definitions. So first of all, you have to put the heading answer the following. So let us come to the question number 1. Question number 1 is, why is there no life on the moon? Answer to this is, there is no life on the moon because there is no air and water. So children, we all know that air and water supports life. Now we come to question number 2. Question number 2 here is, do planets have light of their own? Why do they glow? So answer to this is no. Planets do not have their own light. They glow because they reflect sun's light falling on them. Now we come to question number 3. What are stars? Why do they look tiny? So answer to this is, stars are huge balls of fire. They look tiny because they are very far away. This is all about your book work and copy work. I hope you all have understood the chapter well. Now complete your copy work and book work. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.